It's a special Friday here on JoyNews on Multi TV. You're welcome to Let's Talk Entertainment. You know how we do it here. We always hang out with the biggest celebrities. It's called a Friday Hangout, and today I have a special person all the way from Nigeria. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, so you should stick and stay because your girl Becky. I'll be right back. If you've just joined me, you're logged on to the Joy News channel. The show is Let's Talk Entertainment. It's the special Friday edition. We have all the stories that you need to hear in the world of entertainment here on, Joy News, your favorite news channel. Today, I have a special person. Personally, I am in love with her. I've been in love with her since I thought about being an actress. It never materialized, but it's okay. She is called Chioma. She's all the way from Nigeria. You've seen her in almost all, the biggest movies in Nigeria. And she's in Ghana for one purpose. She will tell us about it. And, we can, try as much as possible to get something out of, all the fans here in Ghana. Hopefully, she will tell you more. Hello. Hi, Chioma. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I know. We have to, get you off bed. We're sorry about that. But how was the flight though?
It was cool. It was okay. Yeah.
Hey, attack! 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 I knew it! I knew it! There's a witch in this house.
The Lord is your strength. I beg in the name of God, please help me.
The Lord is your strength too. Lift it on your head and go on your way, and stop interrupting the word of God before you somersault and die by fire. So, brother, sister,
it's not your first time in Ghana, so Akpotha.
I have forgotten what the response should be.
You can say Yenya.
Yenwa.
Meaning that okay.
What's thank you?
Medase. Akpotha.
Medase.
Now, it's saying, have you eaten anything fufu?
Yeah,
jollof?
not fufu. I tried jollof, but
we're not going back to
we're
that.
not going there. So, but I just tried the jollof.
How was it though?
It was okay. It was nice. It was nice.
Okay, confirmed. That's okay. So you're here in Ghana, obviously. I met you last year, blessing all these beautiful people here in Ghana with your story. You're here again, Stars in Worship.
Yeah.
What are your expectations this year?
As always, I expect to be blessed, and for me, it's always a thing of joy to worship among saints. The Bible says, "Do not despise the gathering of the saints," and there's a blessing that comes when people come together and worship God in unity. It's called corporate blessing. So in as much as you want to have your own blessing, you want to share in the corporate blessing, the one that God doles on his people, as he pleases when he's worshipped. So it's always a pleasurable experience.
So would you say that God has played a major role in where you're coming from and where you're where you've gotten to right now? Would you say that?
I would love to rephrase that. I would say God did it. It's not that he played a major role and someone else did something else. So God just did it. He's been there all the way. Be that as it may, we as human beings we're fractured. We're not perfect. And it is in our imperfection that God shines. He's perfect in our imperfection. So I'm grateful that even when I do not want to yield, he just makes everything beautiful.
When I see celebrities, like you and, other people talking about God, the perception is the people we see on TV, basically they don't really go to church, they don't worship God, they don't, that's the perception.
Why?
Because they think that, sometimes you portray things that
people are wary of.
You go to the clubhouse, the perception is you don't go to the clubhouse.
But that's acting. It's not,
a lot of people,
real life.
Some people don't, get it. My mother in the village really don't understand.
I see where you're coming from. But, with the way the country, the world has advanced, it becomes clearer to people that, okay, this is someone taking taking on another person to portray a character, to tell you a story of what's going on. It's not like it's the person's character. So actors go to church, they worship God, they have, I mean, they commune with God. You know, I know lots of them that can't step out of the house without saying a word of prayer, without wanting God to speak to them, telling them what today will be like and all of that, or what their year is going to turn out to be. So we're just like every other person who goes to church. It's just that the kind of job we do makes people think we're extraordinary or we're off.
Well,
and all of that.
you guys are extraordinary because to be able to play somebody else's character, you know, to make people believe it. I mean, you guys are extraordinary. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, thank you. To an extent, I understand where you're coming from and why people think, because the job we do is very spiritual. It's not easy to say, okay, take on this character. And, you know, for me, I breathe the character. I walk in that. I start to think like that person. So it's more of a spiritual thing than, you know, just coming to do your job and going. Yeah, so I understand it when people say actors do this and all of that.
That's very inspiring coming from, you know, somebody like you. You've won so many awards. I mean, you're still winning them. We're praying so that you win more.
Want more.
Yeah, you will. You will.
Thank you.
Have you always set out to become an actress? Because I know, you know, when I was growing, I wanted to become an actress. I'm not an actress.
But you're something close to it.
Well, TV.
Well, I didn't set out to be an actor. I actually set out to be a musician.
Okay.
I wanted to sing to people. I wanted to talk to people. I always saw myself in the midst of a mass of people, as in large crowds, talking to them, speaking to them, singing to them. Yeah, so, you know, most recently, yes, I've started to see myself in that, you know, talking to a lot of people, singing to them and all of that. So the acting just came as an offshoot of what I had always dreamt of. Yeah.
Okay, so are you...
the singing part is a bit rusty because after I started having kids, you know, like every musician will tell you, once you're pregnant, you drop, either you go one octave down or two. So it just, and if you don't continue to practice, it's always difficult to come back to those notes that you used to hit. So I took a back seat, and I'm hoping to go back into training very soon.
Okay, I am definitely hoping for you to go back because, I mean, we don't normally see that side of you. The last time, well, you were on stage. That was when you were in Ghana. You tried singing, but it looks like you were, you know, so much in the spirit.
Yeah. But I couldn't continue. Not that I couldn't continue with the key.
No, it's because you were in the spirit. But let's talk about your industry, the movie industry out there. How is it? Because we have Ghanaians moving down there too, you know. They say it's very lucrative.
It's a symbiotic, we have a symbiotic relationship with Flow. The industry back in Nigeria is evolving, and I'm so happy with the rate at which it is evolving. It's so fast. It looked as if at a particular point in time we were stagnant. We didn't, you know, quite get in the groove of what an entertainment industry, as in the movie industry, would be like. But I mean, we're everywhere now. We're doing good jobs, good qualities out there, quality jobs out there, good stories, you know, and people are more professional. People now take it more seriously, especially the actors, than the people who invest in it and the people behind the camera. So it's more like this job is going to leave after me, so I put in my best so my name lives very well. Yeah.
Your name is, you know, all out there. Who do you really enjoy working with? Do you have, you know, specific people that you like, and you know, working with? or well, I don't know.
Oh, no,
Do we
no.
have those things in
Yeah,
the Nigerian
yeah, of
industry
course,
as well?
of course. That
You know, I don't want to
just
work
like
with this person.
not for me, not like I don't want to work with this person. For me, it's if this person can do the job and I can relate with that person, fine, let's do it. It's a job and we must do it well. I love working with actors who give back. I don't, it's give and receive.
Yeah,
It's give and
take,
receive.
yeah.
If you keep giving and the person you're acting with, waters what you're giving down, you find out you burn out. So if there's an actor that gives and receives, has the ability to take and return, it makes the job easier. It makes it fun, and it's just you tell the story better. That's why it looks as if this person bonds better with this person. This person,
yeah.
there's a way.
I've seen.
Yeah.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
that's it. It's give and receive.
Well, I sometimes, because I watch a lot of your movies, I sometimes compare you to Jennifer Aniston. I don't know why I feel you guys have something similar. I don't know about others, but are you looking at yourself going to Hollywood anytime soon?
Oh, sure. Everybody they want to be with us. They want to have a relationship with us. So why not? We all hope to be better, and if that's the level, why not? Everyone wants to be there. Yeah.
I haven't seen you, correct me if I'm mistaken, I haven't seen you here in Ghana, acting or starring in any of our production here in Ghana. But I know we have Ghanaians going down there, and I'm sure you've worked with a couple of them.
Think of it, I haven't.
You haven't, yeah.
So what are you people doing? What are you people waiting for?
What could be the problem?
I don't know. You tell me. No, you're here in Ghana. I'm in Nigeria.
I know people use, or a lot of people, industry people use a Nigerian movie industry as a yardstick for Ghanaians, because they felt you guys in a way paved the way, even though we also are trying our best. So this time around we have Ghanaians going down there,
I've worked with quite a number of.
So it means that
my colleagues here.
Yeah, something going
But
on.
I don't know. You tell me. You're here. So I
Call
don't
them
know.
or something.
Producers, what are you people doing? I'm here. I'm in Ghana free of charge. Just pay. Yeah, if somebody has paid transport money, just pay artist fee. We'll work.
Is it very expensive? Are you expensive? They say
I'm
you
quite
guys
affordable.
Affordable.
Yes. But my
how
price. That's it.
You have to mention
my
this one,
well,
dear.
no.
It's not
when
that
it comes
expensive.
to what an artist is worth, I think it's based on your relationship with the person. If you're a producer and I've known you for quite a while, I won't say, okay, give me $50,000. I would say, I've known her, my friend, let me just do it, let's just do 20. I have another relation with someone, but not too close. I can say, okay, give me 30. This, but there's no tag to an actor.
Okay.
I can say, oh, wow, it's your job. We've known ourselves for ages, so I just do it. So you just fuel my car, that's it. So it's a relationship. But when it comes to the professional level and everyone, have to do all the, dot the T's and dot the I's and cross the T's and all of that. Well, it's $200,000 or $100,000. I'm not saying that's my few. Make it not wrong. I'm just saying that there's no price tag to, an actor's worth.
Moving on, let's talk about fame, management of fame. Some people, the young ones, they don't know how to, put the fame at one side and live my own life. How do you manage it because you have kids, you have family. How do you control it?
Well, personally, I think it's self-discipline, how you relate with your inner person. By that I mean, you're a human being. You know that all these things come and they go. You know that you have people to fall back on. You know that it's your character that will sustain you after all the fame, the money has come and gone. And, you know, you just have to walk in that light and in that understanding, knowing that, hey, you're here and the light is bright now. It will be dim someday. So just know how to manage yourself. Don't be, don't live above your means. Don't take people for granted. That's the most important one. A lot of my colleagues get wrong. Don't take people for granted. Don't just feel larger than life and forget that you're from somewhere. You didn't fall from the sky. So that's, I believe, I just see myself, sometimes I don't even remember that people know me or I'm an actor. That's why I do what I want to do. I go on the street and buy. My friends tell me, you can't just, I say,
you do that?
Yes. If I
Wow.
see something on the road that is hungering me, I buy it and I eat because I'm a human being. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and it doesn't stop me from knowing who I am and and knowing when to throw my weight around. I think that's the right key. The key thing about being famous, knowing when to throw your weight around. You're not just pompous, just be calm, be normal.
So you're
be
not a rude
approachable.
person, because sometimes, because I mean, you're
I-
a calm person.
yes.
You're not always out there. You're not always in our faces. So
Yeah.
some people look back and go like, oh, she's rude.
Well, that doesn't sum up being rude. I think my person is easily misunderstood because, one, I'm a shy person.
Okay.
Naturally, I was born shy. So my job, what I do, helped bring me out. So when you see me quiet and walking and my head is down, it's not that I'm trying to be a snob or trying to do that. I'm just, they're staring at me. Let me quickly run and enter the room. Then I'm like, thank God, okay, I escaped. Then if I see someone who's, nice enough or bold enough to say hello, I respond. I mean, you never know. You never know where you meet the person. You never know who's watching. You never know who is, trying to do something. Just be you. I think I am approachable. I think I'm friendly.
Okay.
I don't take people for granted. I mix with all and sundry. I don't segregate. I'm just me. Just me. But sometimes I like my privacy. I think
Of
that's what
course.
people
People
misunderstand
yeah.
by saying that she's a snob and all of that.
Christmas is just around the corner.
Yay!
I'm so excited.
Do you have
Any
something for me?
message? Any message?
Any gifts for me?
Oh, tomorrow I'll be presenting her a gift. So,
Yay!
yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, so if you're out there and you want to see her, you want to see she is in town, I'm telling you. She's right here. She just spoke to me. So you have to be at the House of Miracles, which is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It will start at 7 and hopefully end at 9. Well, if she takes on the stage, then I'm sure that we'll go through into the night, but I don't know. But we have a present for you.
Thank
you should have a present for our viewers out there, people who,
I pray that this new year is a good one, but most importantly, I pray that the rest of the year favors all of us. I pray that everything we've wished and hoped happened at a certain point in the year that hasn't happened will show some light at the end of the tunnel. Even if it doesn't happen now, you know and perceive that it's going to happen in no distant future. I pray that God blesses us, God guides us. The times are hard, but the strongest will survive. So be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might, and he will show up strong for us. It's not easy. Everything you see, just don't look at it. It's not easy. It's everywhere. But your belief in God and your steadfastness in his word will pull you through. I pray that we enjoy Christmas at all levels. You don't have to have everything, but if you have family, friends, and you have life, there is hope. God bless you, and have a Merry Christmas.